Much
Hi,
better.
Trebs.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hope everyone is having a great night.
How was your day today, Kevin?
Not too bad. Went pretty well. How was yours?
Oh, pretty good. Had a nice little cookout earlier.
You said you're at a friend's house, right?
Yes, I met my friend down.
Hey, Travis.
Hi, Travis.
You said you're at a friend's house, right? What?
Yes.
That's so annoying. It doesn't mute unless, it doesn't. I can't mute it until it goes live. That's annoying. Anyways, did you post the link yet?
No, I'm about to.
Slacking.
Well, I have to go in under the other account to do it.
Oh. All right, I forgive you then.
There we go. And I had to wait till we were live.
Yeah, that. Oh, multiple aquariums. Hope everyone is doing well tonight.
Yeah, I am having internet problems tonight.
So it's not me. Yeah, I hope you're well, Diego. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Travis, for joining us tonight. Hope you're doing well. Let me see if I can post the link to StreamYard since I have access. And then you can.
Well, the problem is that my YouTube page doesn't want to reload so that I can pin it.
Yeah, but at least it's up on StreamYard. The StreamYard link is up right now because I just posted it. So at least people can get in. A little bit tired, but not too well. Not too bad, Diego. Pretty good. Haven't seen you in a little while.
Oh, Diego was in last night's stream.
What?
Diego stopped in for a little bit last night.
Oh, I guess I missed him then.
Yeah, it was probably right around the time that you were hopping off for a little bit.
Ah, okay. That would make sense then, because I was going to say, I'm like, I don't remember Diego being in, but yeah, I can see that, Travis. What time do you get off at? Hey, Shanna.
Wow. I didn't realize how slow the internet was here.
There's just network issues right now.
All right, guys. Hey, how's it going?
What is going on? I don't know if mine do either. Whatever. Ah, got it. I don't know why my YouTube keeps on wanting me to go into or relog. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's YouTube that's got the problem tonight and not us.
Well, but it's not YouTube, it's StreamYard. So I don't know what's going on right now, but ah, yeah, I can see that, Diego. Hello, Angus. I don't know if I said hello, but hello.
I am
It's
connected to internet.
it's just being really weird because it keeps on wanting me to re-log into YouTube to get, and I'm like, I don't know why. Every time I want to
Yeah,
go into video, it wants me to log in.
it's telling me to connect to the internet, and I am connected.
Weird. Very, very weird.
And it's YouTube, not StreamYard.
Local network issue.
And Donald says it's a local network issue here.
I can't
Okay.
even get in the food to watch movies.
What did Donald say?
They're having local network issues here,
Oh, okay.
which means I won't be able to pin that link.
Nice.
Can I go into? Can I give you permission to do it?
I have to go into your YouTube account.
Okay. Where is?
That's the only way I can do it, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I can also just keep on pinning or pasting the link in. That'll work. For right now, at least.
Check your private messages.
Uh, Alright, give me a sec. Can you delete private messages on your end?
I believe so.
Okay, good. Give me just a sec.
Wait a minute, I think I just got it. There we go. The
You
link
did?
has been pinned. Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I don't need it right now.
Yes.
Good, good, good.
Oh, so many technical issues this week. You'd think we would have figured them all out by now.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Oh, we're slowly getting through them.
What?
We're slowly getting through them.
No, I said speak for yourself.
Well, you've had some issues of your own.
Not really.
Yeah, you dropped in and out of chat a
I'm
couple
teasing, Jen.
times.
Yeah, but that's not because of my internet.
Hi, bottom dwellers. Shauna? multiple aquariums?
I'm purely giving you a hard time, Jen. You're fine.
You like to do that.
I really do. It's fun. You make it so very easy too, though.
Oh, I know. But I told Larry next week is the week. We're doing the roaches and any other fish that won't get along with the discus that's in the 180, and we're gonna go discus shopping.
I'm excited.
I'm hoping they have them at my local fish store, the one I like. Otherwise, I might need to go to Discus Ponds. And he carries the coloration that I'm interested in.
You broke up a little bit there.
I said I'm hoping to find them at my local fish store. But if I have to, I'll look at Discus Ponds. But I'm not sure that he has the coloration. I like the blues with a little bit of red, or all blues. And the ones that I've seen at Discus Ponds have been more the reds. Either. I definitely cast killifish babies in the one tank today. I'm hoping to move the other killifish over to a different tank to see if that might help them to want to breed. Because I really love my killifish and my carbenzas.
Diego, the only issue, I think I give everybody a hard time. The only issue is you're not in long enough for me to give you a hard time. You're very sneaky. You come in and you come out. I don't generally get to see you enough where I can give you a hard time. Just saying.
Yeah, that's because Diego's smart. Lurks and doesn't let you know he's there.
uh-huh. He doesn't give me any ammunition, which sucks.
Well, that's good. Is that all we have to do is not give you ammunition?
Oh, crap. Did I say that out loud? Just that last one.
Just remember, turnabout is fair play. So if you want to give us a hard time, we get to give you a hard time.
Oh, I don't. And Patty gives me a hard time all the time. I don't know
Well,
what's new there.
Patty gives everybody a hard time.
And so do I. What's the issue there? I'm confused.
Nothing. Just remember, just like with Patty, she gives as good as she gets, and that means people are going to return it. And I've got lots of ammunition.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, those cute little puppies who like to get into so much trouble.
Again, don't know what you're talking about.
Speaking of, where are they? Are they in there with you tonight?
Not right now.
Yeah, I didn't think I saw Kelly. Usually Kelly's hanging out with you.
Yeah, but right now she's not. She's upstairs with her parents.
Ah, she's getting extra love before bedtime, huh?
Yeah, well,
You have some good animals there.
hey, as long as they're in my room, not causing too much mischief during the night, then I'm fine.
Oh, I wish my animals wouldn't cause mischief in the middle of the night.
Yeah, generally they're fine at night. It's just
Now, the last few nights,
makes it a little bit more tough.
my cat has been like at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll turn over, and as soon as I turn, she's trying to grab my hand and give me kisses and wake me up. And
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
mine
no,
don't.
mommy's still sleeping. Leave me alone.
Yep, mine don't. Yeah, see, Diego, the only issue is my dad gives, he doesn't get very well. Diego says I grew up in a big family, so I can take it and dish it. My family, I rumble with the best or be called a wimp. What, Travis? Am I saying something there?
Yeah, he's talking to Kevin.
Oh, yeah. He was talking to me.
Yeah, because Kevin likes to give everybody a hard time. So if he doesn't give you a hard time, it might mean that he doesn't like you. Either that or he just doesn't know you enough yet to know what to give you a hard time about.
Again, I don't. Sometimes people are lurking, and I don't get enough ammunition. And if you're not there,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're not there, I can't really give you a hard time if I don't know you're there. It makes it just a tad bit difficult. Just saying.
Well, you could always talk about them whether they're there or not.
Yeah, but what's the fun in
But
that? If I can't talk crap about them while they're there, what's the fun in talking crap about them when they're not there? That doesn't no.
well, sometimes it's like Beetlejuice. Say their name 3 times and they show up.
Yeah.
That happens a lot when we say Griffin's name. Say Griffin too many times and Griffin comes up on stream.
Griffin, yeah. Griffin's usually up pretty late. Didn't he go after us?
Mhm.
And it was
Yes,
like
he did.
it was like 3 or 4 a.m. when we finished.
It was 3 when we finished.
I don't know. It was late though. And she's gone. Oh nope, I hear a tad. Maybe, kind of.
Are you going in and out? Hi, Adele.
You keep on coming in and out. I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. To me, it's you coming in and out.
I don't know. They have to tell us because I think it's you, but I know you're breaking up. I don't know whether it's me or you.
Well, it's entirely possible that it's me having network issues, but I've closed everything but this, so hopefully that'll keep it clear enough.
And if anybody else wants to come
Hi,
up,
Stephanie.
you can. Hello, Stephanie.
Yes, the link is posted up at the top if you'd like to come up and talk to people. So, Kevin, you were telling me you're going to be going to Aquashella this year.
Dallas, I'm hoping to, yeah. We booked all the stuff
Wonderful.
yesterday, so I'm hoping to go to Dallas in October.
Fantastic.
Wait, what did Tra... Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. Just wanted to make sure. I text you too, Jen.
You did?
I think I did. Oh, always fun. Wow, that's loud. That comes in pretty clear.
What?
Oh, I hear your clicking of the keyboard.
Oh, wow, you hear me clicking my phone's keyboard.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
You know how when you click on and you type on the keyboard on your phone, it makes
Yeah,
a sound?
I've got it set to make
Yeah,
noise.
it was coming in pretty clear on the
Through the headphones here.
yeah, it comes in pretty clear. At least that did.
Well, we'll just have to hope that it clears up. I know Larry should be here in about, half an hour more.
Okay, cool. Wait. What? I am so confused, Travis. Unmute it then. I don't know why you haven't had any audio this whole time. Unless you're watching two streams at once, which in that case then we'd be muted and you'd just be looking at probably captions, which is entirely possible.
It's possible that you've muted the audio or turned the speakers of your device down.
Oh, he's just. Oh, Travis. He's just messing with us.
Ah,
Wait, you. Oh. Wait, is he in the backstage, Jen?
not that I'm seeing.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it does that all the time, Travis. I don't know why. It does that way. For me, I always have to refresh in order to get it to actually play, and I don't know why.
Oh, yes. If you go into the waiting room before the stream starts, sometimes you have to go back out and refresh it for the audio to restart. I've had that happen. It's very annoying.
Didn't I just say that? Could have sworn I just said that.
Well, I'm just confirming it's not just you. I've had it happen too.
I'm just teasing.
I think we're all just as annoyed with it.
I always turn my stream on because it always on the video, because the video live stream, because it says, oh, so and so will be on in half an hour, and I always see that, and so I'm like, okay, great. If that's the case, that's awesome. I can just, whenever I hear it, whenever I hear it going on, I can just go to it, but it doesn't go until I actually go to it and refresh.
Drive careful, Adele.
I don't know why. It doesn't like, I don't know whether it just doesn't like me or what, but it doesn't start automatically, which is what I want it to do.
There's Larry. I knew he'd be there soon.
Uh-oh, bye. Larry's here, bye. I gotta go. Oh, good. He's just in chat. All right, that's fine. But now I can't talk crap about him. Dang it.
No, Larry showed up in the.
Oh, yeah, it does that once in a while.
There he is.
She's having issues with her internet.
Hi, Larry.
Muted. Unmute yourself, dude.
He has to put the microphone on.
It's the little things in life that help.
That would help, Larry. That would help just a little bit.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I couldn't.
As I was
help
trying to say,
myself.
oh,
That was
Kevin's
way
here.
too easy, Larry.
Kevin's here. I don't want to be here then. Bye.
It's so funny. You came up and Griffin came in right behind you.
Oh, man. I mean, hi, Griffin. Hi, Jen. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Adele.
Hey,
Bye,
Larry.
Adele.
Jen's having. I don't know why Jen's having issues with her internet, so hopefully I can actually have a conversation with somebody when she goes out. She
Aw.
fades in and out. I don't know why. She's having a little. I don't know what's going on with the internet.
There's network issues here.
Yeah. The cat that's there is probably eating the internet.
No, it's not the cat.
Have they seen Pounce yet?
That's at our house that we have cat problems. No, Pounce doesn't try to come up on me.
Aw.
At least was not when I'm doing things.
Hope you're well, Griffin.
I was over at this friend's house this evening for dinner.
Can somebody
and the
else?
Cat. What, Kevin? I'm talking. What do you want? Can someone else what? Come up? Yeah, somebody else come up. Travis, come up. Shauna, come up. Griffin, stay off.
Can somebody else please come up so I don't have to be here with just the two of them, please?
Well, gee, Kevin, if you don't want to be with us, you could always leave.
All right.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, goodbye.
Bye.
So this cat came up, sat on the back of the couch right here, and his tail was just whacking me for like a half hour. I love cats. Have I ever mentioned I love cats? I love cats. And fish. I'm learning to love fish.
Did you see,
Oh, hi Kevin. Didn't see you there.
did you see Griffin's comment to you?
Yes. Notice I didn't call him Baldy or anything.
And you didn't want him to come up, and he
Well, that's
hadn't
just
even.
because it needs a shape.
Well, so do I. Starting the show
Oh,
again.
thank you, Shauna. That'll be nice.
Cool. Finally,
Yay.
somebody worth talking to besides Jen.
All right, bye.
Don't you dare. Yeah. This shirt is from a role-playing game called Battlelords of the 23rd Century. It is an android, or a cyborg, excuse me. Half man, half machine. And it says something we're not supposed to say on I is a badass. Yo.
Yeah,
And on the back, it actually says Battlelords of the 23rd Century.
We don't need to see your belly, Larry. Thank you very much.
Oh, is Blackie not here yet?
Not quite yet.
It's a great role-playing game. A guy here in Buffalo actually wrote it, designed it, produced it, and he was an army person or a Marine, and so he sent it to buddies all around the world. So it's been played literally in different countries in Europe, Asia, Africa, South America. It's been played all over the world. And I am one of the original 7 playtesters. Woohoo!
Who was it?
The guy was named Larry Sims is the guy who wrote it. And it is called Battlelords of the 23rd Century. It's a role-playing game. A futuristic role-playing game. So, Travis, what trouble are you causing?
Now, if he admitted to the trouble he was causing, he'd get in trouble for it.
Oh, yeah. But that's no fun. Don't mind me.
That's right. You did nothing.
No, nothing. See nothing. What do I get from mail? Sirius XM. Yeah, I already know what channels I've got on that. And AAA.
Always good to have that.
So how's your safari watching been lately there, Larry?
Pretty good. I enjoy it. You get to see the leopards. You get to see the lions.
I actually
And
have
that
that
is-
shirt on today.
The leopard shirt that we got, that is Hosanna. He's a male leopard. He's about 4 years old now. This is when he was a few months old. That picture. Kev, look up. Look at the picture. The pretty little animal. Pretty little leopard cub. He's now
Okay, that is pretty
really
cool.
big. He's now a really big male leopard who's got his own territory. He chased away a couple other males to get the territory. And territory is based on where they could find food and what females are around. So we've been following him since he was a little cub. And then when he was about 2.5, 3 years old, he went over to another area looking for his own territory, not around his dad's. And of course, you get to see the giraffe, the elephants, ostriches, cheetah, let's see, different types of monkeys, and shitloads of different birds, some beautiful colored birds. Absolutely amazing. Hyena, crocodiles.
What did you?
What? You froze.
It's Safari Live.
It's actually now called Wild Earth.
Oh.
Yeah, Kevin, you're frozen. Oh, well.
Am I still?
So see, it is not all me.
Is it? Am I still?
There you go.
No, you unfroze.
No, you're frozen again. So, Stephanie, how have you been? You been keeping out of trouble?
Are you sure it's just not that I'm still?
No, you were frozen.
Huh.
You were frozen and the sound was breaking up.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell with you when you're super still, but no, we could hear your voice, but you weren't. Your mouth wasn't moving, so we knew you were frozen.
It's always good when his mouth
Thawed
isn't
out now?
moving. You were frozen.
On
Now you
that
thawed out.
note. On that note.
How about this note? La. This note? No. Team lost in double OT. Oh man. Was it the Sabres? Sounds like something the Sabres would do.
No, the Sabres never have double OT.
Yeah, it's on rare occasions. If no, actually, no, they'd keep going on the shootouts after OT. Needs tuning. I'm not very good at giving good notes. Sorry.
There's Dr. Black.
You missed
Hi,
it, Blackie.
Blackie.
They were just asking about me being showing off my stomach. Portland. Oh my.
Is that a baseball team, Stephanie?
I believe that's basketball.
I was just going to say it's either baseball or basketball, one of the two. I think it's basketball. Yeah.
It's one of the sports I don't usually look at. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I don't follow either. But I do hear people talking about them, so.
Good Lord.
Dr. Black says, I thought you were saving your nudity for my adult streams.
Yes, I
when
am.
they start, Larry.
Yes, I even, Blackie, I even told them that you weren't here at the time, so that I couldn't do it. Hey, bottom dwellers.
Okay, I want to know how Blackie can get you to go topless, but I can't get you to get back into the fishnets.
He pays more.
Oh, are you sure about that?
No, but I'm willing to go topless. I'm not willing to wear fishnets anymore.
Says the guy who used to go commando in a kilt.
True. That's the way you're supposed to. And I only did that for somebody's wedding. Yeah, yeah. I don't want Blackie to sue me.
Blackie says, I mean, we haven't done a confidentiality agreement, but an oral contract is still a contract.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Travis says he has $1,000, says Griffin.
Rules is rules for kilts, yeah. Well, actually, I belonged to a medieval society, and I wore a long tea tunic, which came down to about mid-thigh, and a belt and a pair of sandals, and that's all I wore. And I am a man of my word. But I went commando all the time whenever there was a medieval camping event or something. For the monthly meetings at somebody's house or something, I wore regular clothes, but good. I don't want to know why you were in a skirt, but hey, okay. Such is a life. Hey, GRB.
Hi, GRB. Yeah, Kevin's lurking on us. He got tired of Larry picking on him.
Hey, he's picking on me first.
They show off your amazing calf muscles? Okay.
My problem is when we had our medieval court, and you had the baron and baroness, or the prince and princess, and I had to go up to court and kneel before them. I tended to flash the people behind me a little too much.
Kevin, since when do you listen to him?
Yeah, yeah. It was a suggestion. I wasn't telling you to. So come on back up, please.
Sure you weren't. Took you guys an awful while to notice, though.
Oh, no, I knew
No.
you were there.
We knew immediately.
I just thought maybe your mom called to you and you had to take a private conversation.
Or you had to do something with the dogs. That happens. I was about to ask Kevin anything new fish-wise today.
Not today.
Okay. So, Jen, how you doing? How you been?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah.
How was gaming, you two?
No gaming today.
None today. It was yesterday. It was
Oh, no gaming?
no.
No, today was doctor's appointments.
Oh, lucky you.
And a barbecue. Wow.
And a what?
Which was good. A barbecue. Jen barbecued
Oh,
up some
yeah.
chicken for us. It was very nice. Marinated
Okay, I
in
knew
Italian
she was
dressing.
taking it over to cook. I didn't know she was barbecuing.
Oh, yeah, I did the cooking.
Yep.
Donald provided the grill.
Oh, I heard her pounding the chicken. I heard her pounding the chicken.
Hey. Keep that stuff private. What she does in the privacy of her own place is
Hey, I'd rather pound it than choke it.
What up? What up? party people.
Hey, Shanna.
Hey, Shannon.
And that is an entrance. Oh my gosh, I'd rather
Bum, bum,
pound it than
bum.
choke it. Good, I mean, same. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Pounding the chicken, choking the chicken, but I didn't come to rehash old good times.
But yeah, we had a good meal and good time with friends, so that
Mhm.
was nice. Watched a
Thank
movie.
God Shanna's up here. Oh my gosh, it's so boring talking just with the two of you. Golly.
Yeah, we watched the New
Wow.
Mutants. Watched the New Mutants. That was pretty good.
The New Mutants. What's that? Is
Yeah,
that the
it's the
name
new
of it?
Marvel.
Mutants?
Yep, it's the New Mutants. It's kids. It's based off the comic book. It's a Marvel based movie. Based off the
Cool.
comics of kids learning that they have mutant powers, and dealing with a group trying to teach them the powers to get them to be killers for themselves.
What's the difference between
That's pretty
mutant
cool.
and superpowers?
You're born with mutant powers. Superpowers usually you're not born with. The Superman
Oh,
got him
got
because
it.
he was on another planet. If he was still on his own home planet, he wouldn't have gotten him.
Travis. Travis. Hey, Jess.
Well, Travis, we need a mediator.
Hey, Jess. Travis, you can pound
You
your
can
chicken,
be the
choke your
referee.
chicken or something before you come up, relieve some tension.
You could be the referee.
Hey,
Travis
how's it going there?
never comes up on streams with me. Ever, ever, ever. Never.
Who?
You've
I
only
mean, he
you've only had a
does,
couple of
but
streams.
But here he is. Yes.
Welcome, sir.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Jess.
Hey, Travis.
what up, what
How
up?
are you?
I'm doing good. Morning, Jess.
So nice
Good
to see you
morning,
again,
Jess.
Travis.
Likewise.
Yeah, I'm still sorry that I missed your second stream. It
was short.
Yeah, but still. I wanted to be there for you, man. I'm sorry.
Travis,
We
I'm
good?
gonna need you to schedule these things with me in advance
Yeah,
next
yeah.
time. Come on, man.
It's so random. I know.
I mean, Jen and Kevin are doing these specifically at night, Friday through Tuesday, so it's going to be happening.
It's what's
But
popping.
hey, just random. Let's open up one. It's
We don't get to know about it in time to get over there.
Very understandable.
you gotta
I don't know why
charge up your phone. Jeez.
YouTube lately has just been a pain in the butt. Griffin says short and boring.
Wow.
Whoa,
Wait,
man.
you
Wow.
got a new water change setup, Angus?
Well, bottom dwellers, get that phone charging.
I kind of want to. Yeah, get your phone
Get an
charging.
extension
I
cord
want to
and your
see it.
phone charger. Make it happen, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Show
Like one
us.
extra step.
Yeah, show us something nice and simple so that if I actually get a tank for myself, Jen isn't going to be telling me about how I have to do water changes all the time because, well, I'm rarely there when she's doing them. So she says I have to learn.
Have you seen Danny's video that he just posted today? Then
No.
No.
he
What's
did
it on?
one on a he did one on a tank, and I guess it has a water change
Hi.
system already on it, which is
Cool.
kind of cool. You still have to put. I think you. But siphoning it out is pretty easy. I thought it was cool.
Oh, not supposed
like
to be
an
smoking.
auto
Bad
top
boy.
off thing.
No, you can siphon out water. It automatically has a way to siphon out water.
Oh, gotcha.
I think is what it is.
Oh, it's a complete water change system.
I don't know.
where it'll pump it out and pump it in.
Well,
Oh, that
we're
would be
gonna have
nice.
to watch the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we'll have
Accidentally,
to figure out
no,
how to set it up
Angus.
here.
Accidentally, no, Angus.
Well, he's got to be careful. Nobody knows that he smokes. Not that he would admit it to us,
Right.
like he just did. You know.
No, he's just making sure he won't get in trouble for smoking on camera.
Not on my
I'm-
stream.
I'm pretty sure YouTube doesn't give a shit about that.
You're allowed.
I don't think smoking a cigarette is copyright material.
Yeah. Everybody's been copying me.
Do you smoke?
Yeah.
No. I know nothing about that.
Nope.
No.
Yes,
I know.
yes, bottom dwellers, you are allowed to smoke cigarettes on my stream.
You just can't smoke them in my car or house.
Wait, you have cigars
That's a pipe.
I
and
have a pipe. I don't do
Very
cigars.
doesn't smoke cigars.
oh, you have a pipe. Okay.
Yeah. It's the one on screen here.
Yay.
I hear
Angus.
cats. Whose cats is meowing?
That
Not
would be
mine.
Pounce.
Ah,
Mm.
hey, bottom dwellers.
What is going on, guys?
Do you
Look,
mind
hello,
putting in full
hello.
screen,
There
please,
is a
Jen?
floor in here.
What was that?
There's
Full
a floor
screen,
in here
please?
now.
For when he shows
Uh-oh.
the tank, go full screen for him.
No, the water change system.
Yes, and
All right.
What are we looking at?
looking at his
So-
fish tank.
We're using this 40-gallon now.
Okay.
We're just going to fill it up a couple times a week when I water change. And we're going to run an electric submersible pump to just take that 40
Yeah.
gallons
And
do
move it
that.
over.
and that twice a week. Yep. Stick a bucket.
Oh, so that's yeah. No, you have an easy way to fill that up.
And the 40-gallon is kind of, hose. I just bring the hose in.
Oh.
And then I toss that sock on the end of it and fill it
To
up.
filter it.
So it
Okay.
works. Yep. I mean, that water, that stuff that's floating in there right now, that's from the filter. I just put the filter on to keep moving water, warm it up quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's cool. So you're always moving the same temperature water over.
yeah, that was my thing. Because,
So-
I mean, I can do it out of the tub and guesstimate, and that's just kind of a pain. That's what I do anyways. But it's just so much easier to just put it in there, heat it up to 80 degrees. That tank's at 78. This tank's at 83. 80 degrees is a happy middle.
Okay. Yeah, I was reading up in
I got it clean in
axolotls,
here.
and they
There's
don't
a
want
floor.
warm weather.
No, they want
It's
cold water.
They prefer
Yeah,
cold.
they're cold
Yeah.
water.
I never realized that
Yeah,
until I
they're
read
cold.
it.
Which is fine because that just means you don't need a heater.
Right.
You might need to get a fan though, just in
Yeah.
case it gets too warm.
I got small fans. I could get
A fan over the tank so that
Yeah. Yeah.
If possible, you want to find one of those reptile tank lids as well, so that the air can get through it. But that because they'll jump out. They're little
Yes.
stinkers.
Yeah, I heard.
So,
A mesh top.
Yeah, we have one of those already.
Yeah, but I'd have to clean my area here for that. So
Are you guys still
before I
there?
got a tank. Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
Hello, hello.
It has
We
gone
can
all
see-
quiet.
Can see your red tail.
Oh, she's so still tonight. Oh, there's the goldfish.
Goldfish moving around. Yeah.
There she goes.
That is so cool.
Oh, I turned my volume off.
Huh.
Whoopsie.
I was wondering why I couldn't hear you guys. It got really quiet.
Oh,
They're like, nobody's talking at all.
No, it was like I woke up and the whole world was gone, only I didn't go to sleep. All I did was move my phone.
Oh, I was at the doctor's office today, and there was this high-pitched, low-sounding humming the whole time I was there. And it's like, oh my goodness, if I had to work here, I would go home with a headache every day.
oh boy.
Ugh.
That's not good.
Oh.
Good job. You want to come over and clean Jen's tanks now?
I don't know. Do you mind if I use rubbing alcohol on the outside of your tank too?
Rubbing
Some
alcohol
people
is
get
fine.
upset. Yeah,
You know
works
what
good.
works
I don't go all the
really
way up to the
well?
steam.
What?
If you have access to it, is RO water.
Yeah.
RO
I do.
water on a microfiber cloth. Oh
Ah.
my gosh. It works so well and it's not going to hurt nothing.
Do you guys see this? This is the coolest thing ever. All these suction cups to hold my stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's genius.
Sorry, I
Even just
thought
one on
Right.
the front of the
this was
tank
really
stuff.
cool. I got no
Yeah, I've just
connection
got
right
the
there.
little metal hooks on the side of my racks that I hang out them all from.
That's cool too.
My grandmother stopped one day and she was, "Are these something you could use?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm always looking for suction cups." And then I looked closer, I was like, "Hey, watch this."
And you got the genius idea?
Yep, it was like somebody plugged the end of the lamp cord in and the light bulb finally lit up. I was like, "Hey."
This would be perfect for, yes.
They have really good little packs of suction cup hooks at Dollar Tree in like their tool
Oh, yeah.
section.
Cool.
I've never had to. Well, I guess I got one right now. I got to press back on a little bit. But that's the first time in 6 months I've had to press any of those back on.
Yeah, I also use chip clips to hold packaging together or put notes next to things,
Yep.
and to hold airline hosing when I'm doing a slow water change on my 10 gallons because it doesn't crimp the line.
I have one somewhere. I just noticed it's missing. But I use it to hold my drip lines when I drip fish.
Yep.
Oh, I wonder if this is going to work for me without being a pain. Try to switch over to Bluetooth.
Hey, Chewy.
I need to
Hi,
get myself
Chewy.
a new, hi, Chewy. I need to get a new shrimp net. The one I had was round, and I ended up putting a tear in it. But the round ones are terrible. I don't know why anybody would buy a round one. You can't get it into the corners, which is where they always run to.
Right.
Little net, and it works.
Well, I started doing that
Oh, I
too.
froze.
But my problem is that my net's a little
Yeah.
too long, and I have trouble getting it back out of the tank sometimes.
Yeah, Jen, take him off full screen because it's frozen.
Yeah, I'm gonna back out and come back, but
Okay.
Hello
Against
against the
the
flow.
Hey, against the flow.
Hi against the flow.
ATF. Oh my God, it's the feds. Hide.
Hi, little guy. Bounce keeps coming in like he thinks he wants to get some loving, but then I talk to him and he walks away.
He's like, yes, I want loves, but then turns and walks away.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
kidding. Cats.
He says, just kidding. Just checking. Making sure you were willing.
Yep.
But yeah, I've got 3 cats, and one of them, she always wants attention, always wants to be held. Then I've got another one that spends most of her time hiding or under the bed. But when she does want attention, she rubs on my knee. She kind of bucks like a little bronco and gets herself up high enough to rub on my knee, and she's really cute. And then there's the boy who just recently, first he started by suckling on my arm when he was a kitten, and
Aww.
now he's at the point where he comes up every time he wants to go to sleep. He'll come up and he'll suckle on my arm, but then before he goes to sleep, he'll get up and go somewhere else.
That is too cute.
It is. The first time he did it, though, it scared the heck out of me. It's like, what are you trying to do there, cat?
That's fair. Yeah. Is he eating me? I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Now, Misty, I'm not allowed to have anything crinkly that comes from a bag that sounds like potato chips. If I do, she has to check every little bit of my fingers and lick them every time I put them in the bag. She
oh
thinks
no,
the
I got no
potato
doctor
chip
this morning.
fingers are the best. We hear ya.
All right, now I can hear you guys.
Good. Hearing us is part of the battle.
Part of it. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Yes, we can.
Yes, sir.
66 and 2/3% of the way there. Then
Woohoo!
that
Always
goldfish
good to be
never
heard.
stops moving.
Now, has it always been like that, or is it only since you moved his tank mates out?
Always, just not as noticeable when there was more of them because they were always moving.
Yeah. So he just likes to keep on moving.
He's a fitness nut. He's just running and running, and it's like forest.
I love the guy photo bombing the photos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're all looking at the catfish, and then the other one's like, nope, look at me.
I should go turn that. Oh, I guess that's just dirty tank issue right there.
Against the Flow says, awesome red-tailed catfish. Wish he could have one.
I wish I could have a couple more, but that'd just be way too out of hand. But I mean, heck, if
Yeah,
you got one, you can have 3, right?
it would be awesome to have a huge pond and have them in it.
Yeah. Good lord. What the hell is that in front?
That's the red-tailed catfish.
Pleco.
No, it's the pleco I'm looking at.
Oh yeah, that's the pleco, like the common pleco at the fish
Yeah.
place.
It's half the size of the one at the fish place, but still, it's big.
Yeah, I don't even think it's a quarter the size of the one at the fish place.
Yeah.
I'm
That
gonna
thing
guess
is 4 foot long.
How old is this guy?
tail to there. I don't know. I got him at Petco as a donation fish. He's about, I guess, a foot long or so. Maybe a little bit over a
That
foot.
is impressive.
How big is that tank?
75. Gonna need a lot bigger.
Jen!
No.
Good try though.
Well, I keep trying that every time I see a baby lion cub or a leopard cub on the safari I watch. Jen, I want one. And she's like, no, they grow up. And you can't take care
They
of it then.
grow up.
It's true. Ah.
Yeah, I love how personable the red tails can be.
That's great.
I pet the belly on the one at the fish place every time I go to see him.
Yeah, every time she comes up to that fish tank, and it's basically it takes up a whole wall. The giant catfish comes up and puts himself up against the glass so that she could rub the glass right on its belly. Does it every time she comes up.
And he follows my hand.
Doesn't follow me.
She's had a lot to eat today. I mean, I fed her the last 3 days in a row. Normally she eats every other day. The only time she gets fed, like if I fed her yesterday, the only time I feed her again the next day is if I just feel bad. And then I only toss her like one shrimp. But I've been noticing the last week or so she's been, if she isn't getting fed every day, she's chasing around the tank other fish, the goldfish or the native catfish that's in there. Doesn't try to eat them, but keeps them moving.
She might be headed for a growth spurt.
She's about due for one. She's been about this size for a while now, so for about a month.
Cool. I like.
Now, have you noticed with these larger fish that it seems like they go through growth spurts where they'll grow longer, then they'll go through a growth spurt where they grow wider?
Yeah, I noticed that
And
today
it
with her. It
doesn't
looks like
seem
she's
like
getting wider.
yeah, it doesn't seem like they do both at the same time. They either grow longer or they go wider.
When I first got her, I
That
used to
is
think, it's like, I'll cry if I find out it's like a short body and my buddy didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Just think they're ugly little fish.
Yeah, there are some fish that I feel that way about.
That goldfish really wants to be in camera.
Yeah, he's starting to irritate me. I should have put him in the pond today. I should have changed the water in this today is what I should have done, but I decided to wait till tomorrow when I don't have to tow it by bucket.
Well, tomorrow you can take the goldfish and move it to the pond and do your water change.
Mm-hmm.
that is such an awesome fish.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Mr. Pleco.
Yeah, when they get to be that size on the plecos, they look like dinosaurs.
Yes.
I
Definitely.
want a royal pleco.
There we
I
have
keep
one.
looking. Every time I go to my buddy's shop, I go and I look, and if I go on Sunday when
Yeah.
he's there,
The King
I
Tiger.
get a pretty decent deal. But
He hides all the time on
I'm
us,
gonna
though, so I rarely see him.
Which is
toss up
why
which one I
I have
want though.
named
I
them
just started
Waldo.
seeing thunder lines.
He's a pleco.
Yep.
They hide.
Yes, they do.
I seen my blue phantom today for the first time in about a week.
That's
I was happy.
why,
He's still
they're a
alive.
fountain. Yeah.
Well, he's also in my 10-gallon planted tank because he's just like a little 1-inch fry, and you can't find anything in that tank. There's 3 CPDs in it, and I'm normally lucky if I can find one.
How many CPDs?
Just 3. I bought 5. I lost 2.
Ah.
Well, that also might be why they like being in a bigger school, don't they?
Yeah, I need more. I'm waiting for him to come in.
Well,
I've
5 was
thought
a
about
good
ordering
start.
them. 5 was all right.
But
I would have got 6 to start with, but they only had 5 left when I bought them. So
yeah, I bought 6 yesterday, and I need to figure out whether I can call or get a hold of George.
Aquaballs?
Yep.
I've thought about ordering some online instead of just waiting. But I haven't seen anybody on YouTube that I like their CPDs as much as the ones I get from my buddy. I just feel
Aquahuna.
like the ones I get have better colors. See, I looked at theirs and I like theirs. I mistaked their picture the other day for a different place, and if I do order online, that'll probably be who I get from, just because I already have good experience with them. And if I can't get them at the LFS within 2 weeks, then I got to do something. I'm sick of only having 3 in the tank.
Yeah.
Just don't see them enough. I see more shrimp than anything.
Yeah, I've been thinking I want to get some more of the Denison barbs and Cory cats when we get the discus.
What kind of quarries are you thinking about going with?
I have
Leopard.
the leopard ones.
I don't want Denison barbs. I want Odessa barbs.
Oh, from Greg Sage.
Yep.
I like Odessas, but they can be nippy.
Try keeping them at cooler temperature. See how low they can go. Rosy barbs are nippy too, but they prefer lower temperatures. I think they go down to like 68.
Oh, wow.
Melon barbs. They'll go down to 68, and they're supposed to be one of the less aggressive barbs. If you're wanting to put them in the community.
Isn't there a golden one?
I'm not
Super
sure, but
friendly.
I don't really know many barbs at all.
Well, yeah, they have the
I'm really
golden
tiger
barbs.
barb.
They have the tiger albino barbs. They have the green tiger barbs, the regular tiger barbs.
African banded barbs.
I knew a couple of barbs. See, I worked with one. I had an ant barb. Not
Larry,
talking about that, are we?
No.
Different barbs.
Yeah,
Hey,
Sean.
Larry, I got a joke for you.
Okay.
What is brown and sticky?
I don't know. What's brown and sticky?
A stick.
Haha. Haha. Haha.
Now that's a good jab joke.
I thought we were making terrible jokes. Isn't that what we were doing there?
No, I was just being silly and stupid and having fun. Thank you for that. I don't feel alone.
You are not alone, my friend.
That was a good joke.
So, if I take this goldfish out of this tank, there's going to be absolutely no movement in this tank
Yeah.
ever.
What did you decide to leave, Travis?
I don't know. We can only see BDA's screen right now.
I was going to say, Shanna, there's nothing like a good joke. And that was nothing like a good joke.
Exactly.
There he is. Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
We missed you, as far as he knows.
I appreciate
We
that.
were very lonely without you.
Oh, I didn't know Chewy was in here. I had a question
Yeah.
for him earlier, but I don't remember it.
Isn't that always the way when you actually see the person? It's like, what was it I was going to ask you?
I've seen him earlier, but I was busy doing some stuff, and if I stopped, then I was never gonna start again.
Yeah, I have that problem a lot when I talk to Kevin. And we'll get to talking, and it's like I've got all these things that I'm supposed to be doing, but I'll sit down and talk for hours and then be up half the night doing the rest of the stuff I got to do.
Sorry.
Well, it's not your fault.
Well,
Always
it's half
Kevin's
his fault.
Yeah.
No, it's always Steve's fault, but we won't go there.
No,
You
it's
guys
not
don't know.
always Steve's fault, just this year.
Well, yeah. This year, it's all Steve's fault.
Yeah, but you still got what? 6 more months to
To blame him for everything, yeah.
blame
7
him?
months. Yeah, 7 more full months to blame him. The other day, I blamed him for the weather, and he's like, "Can we blame somebody else for that?" And I went, "No, you get it no matter what. Except everything except for cats. You cannot control what a cat does, so the blame taker doesn't have to take responsibility for that one."
I'm missing a cat.
Excuse
Well,
me.
thank
I
you for
haven't seen
coming
him
up,
all day.
Travis.
Well, thank you for coming up, Travis. I'm sorry we were too boring for you.
I don't think you guys are boring, but I am about to fall asleep, so I am going to have to drop down. Besides, it's never
Okay.
gonna get any better from me than my stick joke. So I kind of gave you everything I had.
Well,
That's the
we
best we got.
appreciate that. Thank you for coming up.
Thanks for coming up. We'll see you again.
See you later.
You have a
See
good
you later.
night.
And then there were 4.
I thought he would never leave. God. I mean, bye, dude. Oh, he's gonna stay in chat. Whoops. I mean, that Travis, a heck of a guy. Yeah. I see the Pleco's cleaning the inside of the tank now.
Well, it's about time. Somebody needs to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I hope he's
What,
cleaning the
cleaning
inside.
it?
If he was cleaning the outside, we'd be concerned.
I was just
Yeah, I'd
about to say
Hmm.
that.
have to have a talk with him about that. That's my job. I don't like people taking my job.
That is a good point.
My flower horn tank, I'm amazed at how clean it is right now. I mean, it's staying clean, which is awesome, but
It means you're doing something right. Go figure.
I'm just getting lucky. It's only been a week since he's been back in it.
Uh, will wonders never cease?
I screwed up when I bought my, what is it, Cascade 1000 canister filter for like 60
Okay.
bucks. I should have bought 3 of them. I should have at least bought another one because I run that on the 75, and I really wanted it for the 55, but it's a little bit too powerful for the 55. The flow rate's ridiculous.
Yeah, I got a low end canister. I got 2 of them for the 180. Right now, I just have 1 up and running.
Those aren't low end, they're Eheims.
No, that white one was not an Eheim.
I'm
What
pretty
is this,
sure it
Sun?
is.
Or Sun?
I think it began with a P. Let me see here. Let's see here.
What's that noise in the background?
Star Wars, it sounds like.
Oh, it's probably a movie Donald's watching.
Oh,
Oh, the native fish is out.
The native fish.
Oh my god, he's so fat in his belly right now. I can't throw any food in there for him to eat. He looks ridiculous. Let's see if I can screw this up and break something. Oh, where'd the fish go?
I wouldn't put it past you, BDA. No
Look at how
comment, really?
fat he is.
Bummer.
No, I was trying to focus on seeing this angle and make sure I'm actually showing the fish and not just nothingness. He wasn't that
Wow.
fat this morning.
And there he is.
He wasn't that fat this morning. That's that little piece of the shrimp I cut up just for him.
Yeah, that's something I need to try with the crebenzas. We'll have to get you some shrimp next week, Larry.
Okay.
Wait, he has a tank now?
No.
I'm confused.
No, but I don't eat shrimp. I'm allergic to shellfish.
Oh.
But he does, and I can get some cocktail shrimp for him and cut it up for some of the fish.
That's what I do. I cut large shrimp down. Well, you guys have seen me hand feeding her and feeding her. I
Yeah.
just cut a couple like scrap pieces out of the tail for either the flower horn or for that little guy. Which, I mean, I guess I didn't need to quite give him that much tonight. He probably ate the big chunk I put over there for the Pleco. I'm interested. Every time I've tried to keep one of those native catfish right there, it's always been in one of my mom's tanks when I was younger. And it always turns out to be a channel cat or a flathead or some other catfish other than a bullhead. And they never make it too well. That guy's doing great, though.
This is the filter. The canister filter that I got. Polar Aurora.
Oh,
Polar Aurora.
Okay, then
I almost
yes,
feel
you're
like I
right.
came across them in my searches.
There were a couple of Eheims that were in like shitty shape that we got when we bought the 180.
Well, they were probably still functioning. I just didn't want to have to worry about anything. You know, I don't know why they got rid of the tank. So rather than be worried about using the filter, I just got new ones.
Yeah.
So I got mine for 50% off, which I thought was awesome. I wasn't really, I was kind of nervous about a canister filter, didn't know how I felt about it. I still don't know how I feel about it. It's a pressurized unit that I can't see that's underneath glass and right next to my body. It just sounds like a good way for me to get bloated up again.
Yeah,
I don't like
I'm
that
not
idea.
sure how much I like it either. I'm having a problem with the outflow on it being really loud. If I put the spray bar on, it's constantly sounds like water spraying.
What is it?
If I put the other attachment on, it's going too full force and creating too much of
A flow. Mhm.
a flow in that side of the tank. Yeah,
What is it,
So
Jen?
I have mine.
the output of the canister filter.
I have my spray bar there pointed towards the face,
Yeah.
and you can see. I think you can see. Yeah, you can see the jets
Yeah.
coming out just a little bit. If I
No,
don't
it's
top
not
this
an
off at least
Eheim.
tomorrow, that'll be so loud that
Ah.
I mean, I'll unplug you guys so you can hear the noise in here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep, that's what it sounds
Yeah.
like at my house.
Like, I enjoy the water flow sound. It's peaceful for me, but
Yeah, but when
if
you
I'm
want to
trying to
watch
watch
TV or
TV and my
something,
TV's on, yep, and I gotta crank my TV to 60 like on my grandpa, which I
Yep.
love my grandpa. I just don't like the TV being cranked to 60. I like to be able to hear the outside noises too.
Yeah,
Got
and I like
some
to,
paranoia
when
issues.
I call, I like to be able to hear the people, and it's like I can't hear somebody who talks low over the noise of my fish room.
mm,
Yeah, that's the other thing. I think I only have one friend that's ever been in here. Yeah, I only have one friend that's ever actually been in this room. And we get here and we're drunk, so we want to sit and relax. And you can't hear each other. We're sitting here yelling at each other at 3 o'clock in the morning, just having a normal conversation. It's ridiculous.
yeah, that's a little too loud.
Yeah. Of course, we got to have TV on too or something, you know. But I don't know. I like it that I got some space finally in it again. It's been such a mess in here. I'm afraid to move. I'm afraid I'll hit glass somewhere and break something. And
Well,
I
no,
said it last night.
now that the floor is clean, you're not going to trip over anything and ram your head through the front of a tank. So it's a good thing.
So
It's safer.
everyone that knows me knows I hit my head on everything, in and out of doorways, in and out of cars. If something happens and I'm gonna hit part of my body, it just always happens to be my head. And I tell everybody, fine, it did not hurt. I'm just lucky I didn't break your car or whatever I happened to run my head into that time. And it's
Oh,
not
well,
like
I
I'm
was
tall or anything. There's no excuse.
at our
Uh,
Dungeons and Dragons group, our dungeon master. We were at somebody's house, and they had several monitors set up on moving mounts attached to their desk. And every time I bent over to get something out of my bag, when I stood up again, I'd whack my head into the bracket. So finally, she put rubber tubing around styrofoam tubing around all the brackets and everything and taped it in place. And I never hit my head there again. But if I ever do, it won't hurt.
I I have clothes that hang when I first walk into the shed, like button-down shirts right now, and a jacket. But they used to be on the other side, and I'd come in and there's maybe 4 inches that stuck through the doorway, so it was like in your way. I
Yeah.
run into it every single time. Know it's there. Just I'm blind past my ears, is what they'd say if I was a dog. Don't go into
Yeah,
stores with expensive things that are breakable.
everybody's talking about how your goldfish is zooming back and forth.
Yeah, I just seen that.
And he does. He seems to be doing his laps. When he was going the full tank, it was like he'd come in a little slower, but when he'd swim away, he was going really fast.
It's because he's braking on this end so he doesn't hit the glass.
Yeah.
I gotta look good on
I wonder
camera.
if I wonder if I switch the lights around some. I got to get that light up off the tank. But
Yeah.
I got a new light coming tomorrow, and if you live at my house and you're not in a room and there's a light on, we have to have a discussion, you know? Uh, so I got way too many lights going. So I'm trying to figure out how to run this tank and the flower horns tank just with one light. I know how to do it. I'm just too lazy to climb up and put a couple screws in the ceiling yet. I haven't had a clean floor to do it.
Hey Adele, welcome back.
Hi, Adele. So glad you made it home. Sorry you're tired. We kept you up a
Zapping
little
with a
late
little bit of
last
light.
night.
We did.
Yeah, she was up in chat until 3 in the morning with us.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have no control over another adult's actions. I wish I did, but I'm not that cool.
Not a superpower that you have. Huh?
Nope. I've tried.
We'll work
Force
on
is
that.
not strong enough with this one.
It's easier if you have kids. You can control them somewhat.
I'll send you my kid for a weekend.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Adele spent the day working with her neighbor cleaning holiday apartments by the beach.
I would have spent half the day doing that and half the day enjoying the beach.
I've got a friend in the Tampa, Florida area who started a company that does that. Airbnbs and stuff. She and her sister go and do the. No, Griffin, I don't want your 3 kids. But they go around and do full cleanings on rentals and such.
That's what my mom does. Owns a business
Griffin
called Maid of
says
the
he'll
Island.
send 3 kids.
Yeah, I just told them no.
No, you don't
Are
want
you
kids?
sure?
I'm pretty sure I don't want any kids. I've been very careful not to get any up to this point. I don't need to suddenly agree to something I'm going to be sorry for.
I'm pretty sure they're already potty trained.
Well, that does help, but.
All right,
But
Jen.
then the actual parents will get upset when I sell the kids, and it just. They're going to expect me to get the kids back for them. It's too big a pain.
Man, I got kidnapped when I was a
You're
kid.
getting
My
tired there,
parents paid the
Kevin? You're gonna
ransom, but
jump
there was a
down?
note that says,
Yeah,
please
I think
keep
I'm
them.
going to go to bed. Thanks, though.
Okay, well, thank you. I'll talk to
Thank
you
you.
again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye, you
Later,
guys.
Kev.
All right, bye.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Later, Kevin.
Yeah, I think I'm only gonna go for about 15 more minutes.
All right.
It's been a long day.
Mulaba? Mululaba.
Yeah. This guy's got to go to work tomorrow. I was told. But I would have worked today, but I was told I couldn't be there today, so.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why, but it just made no sense to me whatsoever. It's like, why do I have to wait for your schedule to align with mine for me to come to a job? I don't like this. I don't want you sitting over my shoulder, watching what I'm doing, questioning everything.
Yeah.
But
True. Would be nicer if you didn't have to do that.
What do you do for
oh,
bottom dweller?
technically, according to like what the IRS knows, nothing. I do some electrician work. Like right now, I work with an electrician as an apprentice.
Oh,
But I do a lot of
Okay.
carpentry work on my own, paint
wonderful.
when I need to or when I want to. Oh, it's all right.
Good. I need you to put a hot tub into my basement.
You know, it's funny because I
I,
just did 2 hot tubs in the last like 3 weeks.
Oh, really?
I need electrical lines
They were just
redone.
inflatable ones, but see, I'm not certified yet to do that, and I'm not really too comfortable doing that without the boss looking over my shoulder. But I'll wire in lights all day long and
Yeah.
outlets. I don't play with the breaker box and running new lines. I guess I do run new lines. I just run the lines and somebody else connects it.
Gotcha.
I play with the power before it's there.
You play with the connections, they play with the power.
Yep. They play with the mean
Makes
thing that
sense.
hurts that you can't see.
Yep. Yeah, I've had the power go out a couple of times because I've got too many things running in my fish room.
Yeah, she's
So
got
I
a
run off
900-foot apartment and it's got 3 circuit breakers for the whole place.
We got a lot, but we also got farm and stuff. So, but I run on like a 30 amp, and I got a lot of stuff plugged in. I guess I run on
Okay.
230 amps, but
So,
Well, what do we
I'll
count? I have 23 tanks.
right.
oh wow,
All with
I'm
heaters.
not even.
Well,
I
no,
can't even
3 don't
come
have
close
heater.
to pushing it yet.
Oh, the beta tanks don't have heaters, do they?
3 of them do, 3 don't.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, all the tanks have lights, all the tanks have heaters except for those 3. Plus the air pumps that are running the
Or the hose, or the sponge filters, and all of that.
sponge filters. And I have 3
Couple of
other
hang-on
tanks.
banks.
Yeah, I have 3 tanks that have hang on the backs, 2 tanks that have submersibles, and one that has the canister filter.
Oh,
So that's a lot of
I
power.
hit the wrong button. I think it's booting me. I might have hit the wrong button.
They're still
All
going.
right, I guess it didn't want to. Yep. Most of the time, my phone doesn't register my finger. No tablets really do.
Oh,
I don't know why, but I went to open up chat, hit the exit.
oops.
Yep.
Your fingers might be too calloused or something for it to receive the heat signal from you.
Nope. This guy's got nice and smooth, soft hands. I don't work enough for calluses.
Ah.
I wonder if it has something to do with like circulation. My hands are always cold, so
Oh, that could be.
I guess I pull probably 2,500 watts through two different breakers right now, but I don't know what the amperage would be. So, I mean, right now
Um,
I'm running two fish tanks and a 1,500 watt heater off from one outlet.
Our problem is you can't run the air conditioner and the microwave at the same time, or the air conditioner or the microwave and the kettle, the electronic kettle, at the same time. They both draw too much power.
Adele says she's going to try pulling her heaters this summer.
I pulled one the other day in my 5.5, and I still got the two. Well, I still got one in each of my tens. My tens with the little 50 watt heaters are 2 degrees hotter than my 5.5 with no heater. And I don't normally run heat. If I do have the heat on, it's on like 68.
Yeah, I keep my house pretty warm. I could probably not heat the tanks, but I worry about drafts.
No. Yeah, my fish
Travis,
tanks are all in a
not
shed.
really. Doesn't really have room for a car seat.
Where do we want to put a car seat?
On the Spider. Passenger part of the yeah. You might be able to fit one on.
I bet you could. Yeah, I saw somebody driving a child home from school today on a, or not, well, yeah, it was today, on a motorcycle. And I thought to myself, oh, you're awfully trusting that that kid's going to hold on for dear life.
Yeah.
My the guy I do electrical work for told my daughter the other day, he goes, maybe in a year or two I'll give you a ride on my motorcycle. And I looked at him and was like, dude, maybe in a year or two, if you can go a season without laying it down, I'll shake your hand.
Right?
He started out with like a '82 Harley, and brakes would seize up left and right. He traded it for what he's got now. And he's still dealing with brakes seizing up. He's like, well, maybe you should stop riding the brakes. Maybe you don't need that Screaming Eagle kit and having more power than any other Harley around.
Oh, what fun is that? You gotta have that stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, if you can't ride, you don't need it.
This is true.
I can ride like a champ, but I'm still a little nervous about my buddy's two-stroke 250. It's just got too much
Yeah.
power for as little as it is.
And the thing is, you don't look cool when you're dumping the bike.
Nope, not even if you walk it out.
Oh no. That's why I love the Spider. 3 wheels, not gonna tip over for nothing.
I laid one down in the corner of my town, throttle stuck open, and then the corner you got to do about 30 around it. I hit it at like 60, and I only went down because I hit loose sand in the middle of the. I was just getting wider and wider. I would have probably smucked on coming, but I hit the sand, and as soon as I hit the sand, it's like, well, I laid it down like I slid it into like home plate. As soon as my feet hit the dirt,
Good night again.
hit the dirt, I was right up and on my feet and walked it off like a champ. But
good.
Nobody ever thought it was fun or cool when I told them.
I wiped out on a scooter and got thrown free of it. Rolled for about 30 feet.
Ow.
Got up, put the stuff that fell out of the toolbox area back in the toolbox, got on it, and drove away. Then went to the hospital because I broke ribs.
In Miami, I got hit by a cop. I caught the brush guard with my knee and went over the handlebars and flew like 10 feet. Slid down a grass median first thing in the morning. It was like a slip and slide.
Oh, yeah.
Walked out of it perfectly fine. And so I thought, and the cops screaming and yelling at me. Oh, well, what's the matter? And I looked down and my arm was just drenched in blood. I broke my elbow.
Oh man.
It was the only thing that made contact with the ground before I hit the soft, smooth, slippery grass. Shattered it. Screwed it all right up.
Oh. Okay, generally you're not supposed to do that.
No. Worked out pretty good. I got a nice little scar from it. I can still use my arm, so I can't complain.
Yeah, as long as things still work, then no reason to complain.
Hey, Chubbs. Ooh, a boat?
Oh.
I want a boat.
Right.
Honey, get me a boat.
Honey, buy
I
me
gotta
a
jump out
house.
of the stream, guys. I only got 3% on the phone, so I'm gonna jump down to chat.
Well,
Alrighty.
thanks
Uh-oh.
for stopping,
Thanks for
and
coming.
we're going to close it up in about 5 minutes anyway. So, thank you so much. You have a great night.
Yep, you guys too. Thanks for letting me up.
Well, thanks for coming up.
I love that red tail.
It's pretty cool. Not something I'd get myself, but
If I had a big tank, I would get one. I
think so.
love that. I love those red tails. They're just so personable.
A tugboat. Well, I guess we're not going fishing off that. You
You
could.
could go. Yeah,
You
you could.
could, but why would you want to?
Why not?
It's a working vessel. It's not a relaxing fishing vessel.
It depends on what you're doing with it. Any boat can be a relaxing fishing vessel.
So, Adele, come on up for 3 minutes. Get yourself warmed up so you can start up a stream right after. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, thank you for keeping people entertained last night, Griffin. I see that you were able to go after us. I just couldn't
Yep.
stick around for it. I was so tired by then.
I've been taking drugs to help with my pinched nerve in my neck. 'Cause my arm and shoulder is like killing me right now. So it's making me sleepy. So I'm actually been going to sleep earlier the last few nights.
That's the way I feel, Travis. If it floats, you can fish off it.
No, I guess the phone got hot because it had me on it. Okay, let's just be honest with each other.
Oh, now see, you twisted Adele's arm.
Yeah. Drugs, yeah. You don't get any breaks, Adele. We like you too much. Uh, there you go. You get a 3 minute break. Actually, it's down to about a minute. So
Geez, you're gonna give it. We'll give her a few extra minutes. Let the woman pee.
well, she could do it. She could pee on her stream. I don't care. Well, no. No. Then again, that might get an interesting rating off of YouTube.
Yeah, we don't need her getting banned.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
some things even I won't do.
It's bad enough Blackie bleeds all over her rug while he's there.
Yeah. Oh, and before I forget, everybody hit the like button. I forgot to do it. I'm doing it now. Bum, bum, bum.
Travis says, please title it Stream.
Aquamate has a premiere starting. Yeah.
Aquamate. That's a name I don't think I've heard before.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. If you see the fish going up to the surface to get a breath, then there's something going on with the water. Something they don't like in the water, and they're having problems.
Yeah, either do a water change or throw an air stone in there to get more surface movement so it stays oxygenated.
Ah, just okay, Adele. You just had me going there. I said I was talking about peeing on stream, not that other thing. Hello there.
Funny.
Hi. Hi, Adele.
I'm shattered right now, and I'm trying to make dinner and everything. So hi.
Hello. What's for dinner?
You twisted my arm. I look like crap.
Yeah, you look fine.
Oh, you look better than I do.
I've just jumped out of a shower. I've been dealing with the cat. I've just put some fries in the oven. So
what's for dinner?
now I
Oh,
can sit
fries.
down. Just some fries. I'm not eating much tonight.
Yeah.
I had a slice of vegetarian pizza that I nuked in the microwave. So technically, I've had veggies.
Okay.
How's Dizzy doing tonight?
She's good, actually. She's been pretty well behaved, all things considered. I think she's just slept all day. I woke her up. Yeah, I woke her up when I got home, and she was kind enough to jump off the chair, roll over, and let me scratch her belly. So she missed me. Yeah, and I didn't get the claws. I didn't get attacked. So she must have missed me. She's just like, hi, Mom. And now she's running amok. So I'll have to feed her in a minute. Yeah. Walked in. I've fed the fish now. Checked on my babies. They're doing good. Those guys are all looking good. I'm gonna have to do water changes tomorrow. Yeah, that's about it. I just worked my little tail off today. But pretty satisfied with how I went. My neighbour didn't yell at me or anything, so
that's always a good sign.
Yeah, it was just sort of getting the hang of how she does things, and trying to keep up that sort of standard of work. I'm naturally kind of OCD, and I like things nice and neat and tidy, but it's just learning how to do things like housekeeping in that way. So I think if I go regularly or semi-regularly, I'll get the hang of it.
Oh yeah, I used to be a housekeeper at a motel. You
that sort of
get
stuff.
used to it real fast.
Yeah, like we didn't have to strip the beds; they were already stripped. But it was just sort of checking that things were all in the cupboards and emptying the dishwasher and checking everything and wiping down benches and tables and So all that little stuff, and then
Yeah.
making it look nice. So wiping down the whole kitchen, cupboards, fridge.
Dusting in those areas that never get seen, but they have dust.
Yeah, some of them, like we didn't really have to do that today, but because we'd already done we did a couple of rooms today that she and her boss had already done previously, and they'd done a lot of the dusting. But yeah, she taught me how she makes the beds up and makes them look nice, and yeah, so it was good. And she didn't yell at me or anything, so that's a bonus. I didn't upset her too much. She got a bit frustrated just because I was a bit slower than she was, which she gets.
Well, yeah, it's your first time doing that with her, so
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and it's a learning curve. You don't know
yeah.
all the ways to make it faster.
Well, that's it. I kind of, by the third place, I was like, yep, okay, I've got this. And I just sort of went off and did the kitchen and wiped all the tables and stuff down. And then I've walked in where she was doing one of the bathrooms, and I've gone, well, okay, I'm going to start making the single beds up. Because there's 3 bedrooms. So the 3 bedrooms in 2 of the rooms, and then 2 bedrooms in the last one. And by the last one, I was like, okay, I got this. I'll go do the single beds while you're finishing doing what you're doing. Yeah. She seemed to think I did pretty well, all things considered.
hey, she's gonna pay you for the job. That's all that matters.
Well, she filled my fuel tank up this morning, so I mean, technically, she did pay me.
Okay.
Yeah, you're enjoying that new water top-off system, bottom dweller? Wisteria.
I need to probably take about half of it out, and then I want to try some different plants, but I don't know what yet.
I tried mermaid reed recently, and it just melted away in my tank.
Oh, that sucks. That actually happened with hornwort in my neighbour's tank. She set up one of these little 5-gallon kits for her daughter and bought some guppies and some hornwort. And the hornwort just melted. Like, don't know
I
why,
had a
because there was
problem
no, like...
with
Sorry.
my hornwort melting back, but it didn't completely die off. And now that it's starting to grow in the tank, it's actually got softer leaves than it did originally, so I'm happier with it. But the problem with
hers
me
just
and the
melted
hornwort,
to nothingness.
it just grabs all the algae in the tank.
Yeah, it does. I've noticed that. Like, I've got all my hornwort in with the babies at the moment. Like, I just heavily planted that out with all of the hornwort and a couple of pieces of wisteria. And I've got the three of the pregnant females, and now I've got at least 10 babies that I counted.
Wow.
So I just heavily planted it out with the hornwort to give the babies the best chance, because one of the females has been going for them rather dramatically. But she keeps missing, and she'll end up in the hornwort, and she's got to wriggle her way back out again. But it's really funny. I was sitting here watching them last night. So I'm glad I did that now.
Yeah, I watched my killifish going through the duckweed that I have at the top of the tank, looking for her babies today. And every once in a while she'd find one and she'd chase it out of there and trace it back to the glass and teach it, no, this is what you're supposed to be eating, not that.
Yeah. I've had issues with these 2 tanks. I've got a stronger light. So I've got a 6-watt light on these 2 tanks, where on the other side is only a 3-watt light. So the 3-watt light is going, like, the plants are all going crazy in there. But with the 6-watt, the plants just aren't doing great. So I I had the 6 watt turned off while I was at work all day, and I turned it on when I came home. So I'm just going to try leaving it on for, until I go to bed, which is only like 3 hours away anyway.
Yeah,
Just
that might be what you need to do. Shorten the
yeah.
light cycle.
I'm just going to try doing that for about a week to see if, the plants kind of come back or grow a bit stronger.
Yeah.
If not, then I'll have to seriously consider changing out the substrate in both those tanks, because they could be. I've got New Zealand River rock in one of them, and then the other I've just got like clown puke gravel. So maybe the plants aren't getting the right sort of nutrients from that gravel.
Oh, that's possible.
Because that's the only other difference. So in these ones, I bought 2 bags each of just this cheap stuff from like a Kmart type store here, because it was $4 for a bag. And how much do they're all 5-gallon tanks, Chubs? So they're only little. I mean, that light's actually kind of broken. It doesn't quite work properly, so it's quite a lot closer to the top of the tank than the other. But I've got that one sitting up quite high because it's a lot stronger. Well, I don't know. I'm playing around with stuff now just to see if it's going to make a difference or not. I'm playing mad scientist with my tanks.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing the same thing right now. I'm rotating shrimp and mystery snails through the tanks to clean up algae. Then when that's done, I'm going to cycle assassin snails through the tanks to get rid of all the trumpet snails and pest snails.
Ah, that's it. That's a good idea. I like that.
And then when all the tanks are the way I want them to be, then I'll figure out what fish are going to remain where.
Add more ferts. Yeah, I thought about that too, Chubs, but the aquatic fertilizers stuff here is really expensive, so I'm trying all of the stuff that I can possibly think of first.
Yeah, my other option is to add CO2 at this point because my tank is heavily planted, but I'm still getting an algae outbreak. So other than cutting back on the time of the lights.
Yeah, we'll try that first, but that tells me that there's a lot of nutrients as well.
Good morning, everybody. Evening.
Hi, Chubbs.
Hello there.
But
it's evening here.
What you could do is get you some all natural soil. Add a little bit of water to where it makes it kind of muddy, and then put it in little ice cube trays, about a quarter of an inch thick, to where it freezes solid. And then what you do is after it's frozen solid, you dip it in water and let it freeze again, so you have a layer of ice around the dirt. That gives you time to put it underneath your rocks to where you're not going to get any soil in your water column.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I'm going to try that. I've got some. Oh, that might not work. I'll go and get some proper, like, good organic freaking potting mix or something.
Yeah. Just make sure it don't have no
I'll have to
perlite.
go down to the. No perlite. Yeah, I think that stuff might have. I've got a bag, but it's been sitting outside for a little while, so I might just go down to the hardware store and buy a decent bag.
Yeah.
Buy a proper, like, all organic. Yeah.
That's all you need is organic.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
To even like if it's just sand or something like that, that's the best way to do it. That way you don't have to, take everything out the tank, take all the soil out, then put the dirt down, and you can just use the ice cube.
Well, I don't have dirt. All I've got is the gravel, so I don't have dirted tanks. I'm just doing this like El Cheapo, as simple as I possibly can.
Yeah, that's the same way I do everything.
It's just kind of funny. These 2 tanks with this particular gravel that I got, the plants are going absolutely fantastic. they're so green and lush, and they're growing, and they're just taking over. And
Well, you
the
gotta
other
notice
two tanks,
every little difference is something different. I mean, you
yeah,
gotta notice the difference between the light from the top of the water to light difference from the top of the
yeah,
water makes a difference, and the brightness of the light makes a difference. It all depends, it all makes a difference.
Yeah, and it could
yeah,
also be that the substrata is a different granular size, so that the roots are
yeah.
able to get it better hold in one tank than the other.
Oh, I didn't think of that either.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
you can
the
do is
New
just
Zealand
take.
river rock is a lot smaller, so I'm wondering if the roots just don't have enough room to.
What you could do is mix them. I mean,
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
have some bigger rocks and some smaller rocks. It might not look as good, but I mean, you're going for the
yeah.
plant's health.
I might do that because I want to get rid of that clown puke out of my original tank.
Yeah.
So if
But
I
yeah,
take out the clown puke
if you use
and
regular
then
blasting sand with dirt underneath, it's just as good as Eco Complete.
yeah, yeah, that's true. I don't know. I
Because
just
it
got to
just
start. I've
matters
got to
whenever
think
you,
about my options now.
yeah, but the only thing about doing that dirt underneath your gravel is if you go to gravel vac and you happen to hit one of those ice where you put the dirt in there, make sure you get it all the way out before you really lift it up, because once it gets in the water column, then it kind of spreads out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, if I can get everything growing like these two tanks, I won't need to gravel vac anymore.
That's it.
I
yeah,
Yeah, like I
I've
got
tried.
175-gallon tank that I got. I haven't gravel vacked in a year and a half since I set it up,
Yeah,
and
I think we were
the
talking
plants are
about
eating it
that
up.
the other night.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Looks good that way.
I don't gravel back
I
my
wouldn't be
planted
like that.
tanks.
I just because of the siphon that I've got, it's got the little nozzle on the end, so I can kind of do a bit of a gravel vac. And I just like trying to pick out the poop because it looks horrible.
Yeah, well, if you plant it all the way, you're not going to see it. So dwarf sage is real
Yeah,
great for hiding everything.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm doing with the wisteria. I'm just kind of growing it out, and then I'll trim it, and then plant the
Yeah,
trimmings,
yeah,
and
just
then
keep
that
putting it short.
grows, and
Yeah, yeah. That's one of the
it's
easiest plants to propagate you could have. You literally take
yeah,
each leaf, you clip off each
yeah.
individual
I
leaf and let it
know.
float, and it'll grow
Yep,
roots
and
and
they
start
start
growing
growing
another root.
roots.
Yeah,
I've noticed that, but I just pull them out of the tank now because they clog up my filter. So,
yeah.
um,
I've done that
yeah,
with Bacopa already, and Taiwan lily. Just literally
actually,
just chop the leaf off, sit it in a bucket with
let the leaf
fertilizer,
float.
and just let the leaf float until it grew roots. You know,
Wow,
whole another plant
that's
like.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying playing around with the plants and learning a bit more. It's a lot of fun.
I'm not a big plant person. I like
No,
what Jen does usually with the tanks, and
Jen's got some beautiful plants.
yeah, she does.
That's for sure.
I like to collect pretty much every size and shape of leaf that I can find.
I've
Yeah,
noticed
that's pretty
that.
much what I do.
I look
I got
when you show your tanks off. I go, oh my god, that's really cool. I like that plant,
yeah,
but I don't know what it is.
yeah. I
And
got
she's very creative with
Shape of
um,
leaf that I can find.
her doing her stuff.
Hello, hello. He's
Welcome
back
back.
again.
All
yeah,
right,
I
the
got
phone is at 16%, but I had to show this in actual work. So
Okay.
I just put the gravel siphon in there, and this was kind of a
Oh,
stretch.
okay.
This is not how I want to do this. I have a power submergible pump to actually do this, but
Oh.
then I just ran it across to this one. I got the
Uh,
75 topped off. Dude, this makes life so easy
oh yeah.
until I flood the floor tomorrow. But
you got to pay attention to it.
Yeah, the only thing
I got
is,
to get this up a little bit higher. So,
yeah, I was gonna say the only thing is
but
it's not gonna flow higher than what the water level is in that other tank. So if that tank is below the water level of the tank you're trying to fill, you have to use a pump.
yeah, I was just about to say this isn't going to work unless I just keep squeezing the ball, which I don't mind for
Yeah,
tonight. But I
Yeah,
got a
right.
submergible pump to use.
Yeah.
So.
Or power head, just hook the hose to it.
So good
Yeah,
idea.
yep, that'd work too.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, I'm going back down to
Oh,
chat, guys. Just wanted to show it in
Okay.
works.
Well, thank you for showing
No
us.
worries.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's so cool. That's one way to do it. Like if cut corners, make it easier.
I love
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
idea that it's going to be filtered, it's going to be heated to the right temperature, so you don't have to worry about tap water being too
Yeah.
hot, too cold. It's going to already be done to the right temp when he
Yeah.
moves it over. Just so much better for the fish.
Well, right now, my
Yeah.
patch, where I live at, there's must be doing a chloramine cleanse in the water
Oh,
because even through the
Yeah.
RO water, I'm having like 0.25 ammonia coming out of the RO unit.
Wow.
What's a pain in the ass? So I got to treat the water and keep a power head running in it to kind of let the ammonia get out of it before I put it in the tank.
Wow.
Yeah.
But 0.25 is enough to kill rainbow fish.
Oops.
Mm.
yeah, I've noticed in my house that we have really heavy mineral deposits, and it just seems to get worse every spring.
Like for the winter, I guess they just let it go because it's cold enough to where the bacteria doesn't build up. But in the summertime, man, they pump so many chemicals in that water, it raises the TES up by 300
Yep,
points and everything else.
Wow.
it's bad when you can turn the tap on and smell the metal in the water.
Oh yeah, well, it smells
Yeah.
like a pool it smells like a chlorine-filled pool. I mean, it's just horrible.
Actually, that was like the water from the hotel today. Like I filled up my water bottle in one of the rooms, and you can taste like it tasted really, really chlorinated. Where my water here at home, I can drink straight out of the tap, and I don't taste any sort of metals or chemicals or anything.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, lucky then.
I'm living at the bottom of the Mississippi River, which is pretty much the shit ditch of the United States.
Yeah.
So when we get water down here, you don't drink tap water down here because it's
No.
just disgusting. You never know
Yeah.
when you start growing another arm out your back or something.
Oh my god! Wow. Yeah, I've lived in some places where I've had to boil my drinking water. So
Oh man.
yeah, it's not that much to really deal with. Like you just boil it, cool it, put it in a jug, put it in the fridge, drink out of the jug. You don't drink out of the tap.
That's right. I almost got to do that. But like I said, I'm running an RO unit to get the less TDS, but it's still getting 25% ammonia at the end.
Wow.
Craziness. Things you got to do to keep fish alive.
Well, and they say it's to keep us alive, but I'm sorry, we don't need fluorine and all those things.
It just makes me wonder where they're getting the water from if they have to treat it that heavily.
They're getting it from the Mississippi River. That's where they're getting it from down here.
Erie County, in New York, it would be the Niagara River.
Well, or what's that other? I got the
And Lake Erie, of course.
I mean, over here we've got dams. So I think the closest one to me here is Somerset Dam. So we've got our reservoirs.
Okay. Yeah, my mom lives a couple of miles from the nearest reservoir, Croton Dam.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Came down a foot in my backyard and I hit a water, so I ain't got to worry about it.
Oh wow. Wow.
I had a buddy who lived off of well water, and the sulfur, the heavy stench
Oh, yeah.
of sulfur every time he turned on the tap.
Yeah, that could be really devastating for fish tanks.
I made the mistake of ordering potatoes at a diner in Georgia once, and I don't know if they were grown in well water or they were cooked in well water or what they did, but
Yeah.
it had the nastiest taste to it. I asked them to give me a different kind of potato, and it tasted the same. And it's like, oh my goodness, I am never getting potatoes in Georgia again.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what that could have been. That's craziness. I ain't never had potatoes taste like sulfur. They must have
Wow.
been cooking them wrong or doing something.
I reckon.
Well, they probably had
Or boiling them over brim fire and.
They probably cleaned them and left them in a bucket of water till they actually needed to cook them to keep them from turning color.
Right.
So the water was probably well water and it absorbed all the flavor of the water.
Yeah. That's
But
great.
it was nasty. Oh my goodness. I don't know how anybody can eat or cook with it.
Hey, if that's all you're used to, that's all you have. You learn to survive with it.
Yeah, it's amazing what people get used to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes
they
gross.
probably drink city water and say, "Oh my goodness, what is this?"
You get actual spring water spreads from the mountains. It just makes a whole bit of difference.
Oh yeah.
Fish poop water.
Everybody that got fish tanks accidentally took a swallow of fish poop water already.
Nope. Well, Jen, it's 3:30.
Yeah, I think
Oh, hi,
it's
Jenny
time.
Lynn.
Hi, Jenny Lynn. You got
Hi,
here
Jenny Lynn.
just in time for us to say goodnight.
All right. Should I set up a stream? Should I?
All right.
Yes,
Y'all have
you
a good one.
should.
Appreciate you letting me come up and stuff. Talk with y'all later.
Chubbs, good
Thank
hearing
you
from
so
you.
much.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you,
Good to
everybody,
hear you,
for
Chubbs.
this been in chat tonight. All the lurkers, please hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you all. Oh, let's see. The next stream that Kevin and I do will be Friday night.
Friday. Yep.
So he does some
Awesome.
daytime streams, so you'll have to look for him in the daytime if you're up.
And I'll probably come by and say hello in chat.
Yeah, I'll
No
probably go to a dog
worries.
stream just to watch.
Bear with me. I'm just setting one up now. Thank you so much for having me up, by the way.
Thank you for
Thank
coming
you,
up.
Adele. We love having you up.
I know how it was so hard twisting your arm.
Oh, I
I hope it
know.
didn't hurt too much.
Little bit. I'll get over it.
I have this great CBD balm that works absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, you've told me
It
about
helped with
that.
my pinched nerve in the shoulder for a
Yeah.
short time. That and all the drugs I've taken.
I should have had you leave me some of that balm for my lower back tonight.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, well. All right, I'm about to start this stream. So I'm going to jump down from here.
Alrighty.
And see you over there. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks.
Oh,
See you later.
cool. Dexter found tadpoles at the local park.
Ah. Oh yeah, the CBD balm. I've tried CBD in a vape. Didn't really do much for me. I've had pills that didn't do much for me, but the but this balm rubs right on the where the pain is, Really helps. So everybody have a good night. Hit the like button if you haven't.
And head on over to Adele's if you're still awake and wanting to talk to all of our favorite fish people.
Have a good night, kids.
Have a good night, everybody. Bye.